Effective return analysis is one of 3 proprietary innovations in StokTrib. We're very proud of all 3, but particularly proud of effective return. It's one of the newest innovations that we have. In this example, we've singled out one stock, Baidu, in an emerging markets portfolio. The stock was held for 22 months out of the 36 months of the analysis period, and its effective return was 10% higher than its period return. Now here's the difference between the two. The period return is what that stock earned in isolation, starting at the beginning of the period and held for all 36 months. By contrast, the effective return is the allocation-weighted result for that stock, reflecting the manager's decision to hold more or less of it through time, and also his entry and exit decisions. So it's a very important breakthrough, and we can choose any stock in the portfolio. So there's a drop-down box on the effective return analysis report that will let you access any stock. And once you've selected that stock, we deliver 2 reports. First, a scatter chart where the vertical axis is the rate of return on the stock. So there are 22 monthly returns plotted here, versus the allocation to that stock. And you may note here that while the stock was held, the average allocation, which is the center of the horizontal scale, was close to 7.8%. And then when we average the non-zeros in with the zeros, you get an average weight of 4.7%, which we see in the box over on the right. Now what the scatter chart is saying is that the tendency for this stock, for this manager, was to hold more of it when it was not performing so well. So that allocation decision was not very good. But yet, we see that the effective return was higher than the period return. So what could be the cause for that? Well, if we look to the next exhibit, we will see that what happened here was that the manager did not buy into the stock until such time as it started to just totally thrive. So the key to success for this particular security was the timing entry decision of when to get in. And then while they were holding the stock, the allocations were not particularly favorable, but it didn't matter anymore because the timing decision was really a good decision. So the action step is to discuss this decision with the manager. Now that you know these details, I think that everyone loves a success story, and it's always fun to hear what the thinking was about when to enter into the stock. Thank you.